sometimes it is not just about how we are going to live this life and enjoy it. That is always the problem. It is not about what to make us happy, how to find happiness without getting ourselves overburdened with the responsibilities of having to fight for one thing or another, scramble for one thing or another, or having to strive for things that are not even very necessary in life. It is when we see others that they are doing better than ourselves, and they are doing finer than us. So we now begin to fear that we are going to be considered as lazy and as failures. So because someone who is going to see us as failure, we begin to strive more, to fight more, to change some things, become richer, have more money, have more clothes, show off to our friends. At least we're not the worst, we're not the least, we are among the best, and we need to show them and give them a sign and prove to them that we are going to make the changes. So now when we are doing it, we the more we have, the more we will want to have, the more we try to impress, the larger the number of people we would want to impress. So when the circle of people we need to impress is growing wider, we will now need to add something to our energy, add something to our strength, add something to our strife, add something to everything, to the pressure, mount more pressure on what we are doing, to be more productive, to have more results, to show more money, to show more clothes, to show more social standing, social status, because by so doing we are making more impressions on their faces. So then we are now making ourselves uncomfortable and discomforting ourselves to achieve comfort. You see, we leave what should actually make us happy, the necessities of life, those things that are just needed to make life simple and interesting and exciting, to mount ourselves in pressure. So this kind of pressure gives us a kind of a depressing state of mind. Once we have arrived at the kind of depressing state of mind, we will no longer find anything enjoyable, because the more we fight, the more we see others who are better than us. Like it is like coming out from a ditch, coming down from the lower status of life. You need to make yourself to feel among, have a sense of belonging, and by so doing, you think that people will respect you, people will love you, people will always give you your place wherever and whenever you arrive. And now it is that fear, that kind of thing that brings us in, mounts us this kind of pressure on us, that makes life become very, very uninteresting. It is a pain that we put on ourselves, on our shoulders. We carry the load of strife, of comparison, trying our best to be like others. And when we are like others, we want to be better than them. When we're better than them, we want to be like others who are already better than them. When we're like them, just desire for more increases with having more. That is what makes life uninteresting. That is what brings greed. That's the same greed that brings coveture. That's the same coveture that brings jealousy. The same jealousy that brings envy. The same envy that brings hatred. It is the same hatred that brings war, destruction, corruption, and all the suffering that we have, humanity has inflicted on itself on earth. At the end of the day, we find out that all these things we are fighting for, all these things we are laboring for, are not even meaningful things in the first place. We could have just lived life as simple as it was and then continued. But because of the fact that others are going to see us as too simple and as too backward and as too archaic, we need to fight just a little more, to put a little more pressure in life just to become better. But wiser is he who discovers and he who finds out that the lesser things we need to know, we want to know, the lesser the number of things we would want to have, the lighter our minds will feel, the lighter our hearts will feel. The lighter our heart feels, the happier we ourselves will feel. And the happier we feel, the more enjoyable that life becomes. I am always your friend, Vin Di Maria. I will see you next time. Take care.